大家好. Hello everyone. I've been self-studying Chinese for a month, starting completely from zero. And today, I want to share the hardest part of my beginner level Chinese test. This part was mostly based on lesson 2, and it really challenged me. Of course, you could learn from native speakers, but there's something special about learning from someone who's also figuring it out step by step. On this channel, I've already shared some videos and tips that can speed up your learning process. So make sure to check out those out too. Now, let me share my experience with this tricky part of the test. I want to talk about three characters that can be very confusing in the long run. Ge, de, and Zhang. These characters might seem very simple at first, but they can trip you up if you don't understand how they're used. One thing I've learned, and I can't stress this enough, is to never translate when learning a language. Translating keeps you from thinking in the language itself, and it slows you down. If you want to learn Mandarin Chinese or any language, especially a hard one like Chinese, you need to train your brain to think in that language. That's how you truly understand how words like ge, de, and zhang work. Let's start with ge. This character is a measure word, just like zhang, but there's a big difference. Ge is a general measure word. That means it's used for a lot of things when you're not sure which specific word to use. For example, 一个人, one person. 三个苹果, three apples. 两个问题, two questions. As you can see, 个 is super versatile. It's like the Swiss Army knife of measure words. But here's the catch. While it's great for beginners, you will eventually need to learn more specific measure words as you improve. For example, you wouldn't say 一个书 for one book because books use pen as their measure word. But for now, 个 is your best friend. Now, let's talk about the. This character is a modifier and also a possessive marker. It's used to show relationships between things or to describe something. For example, 我的书, my book. 漂亮的照片, beautiful photos. 妈妈的车, mom's car. In English, we have different ways to show possession, like adding an apostrophe plus s or using words like my, your, or their. But in Chinese, the is the go-to character for all of these. It's much simpler because you don't have to worry about different rules for different possessives. Just add the between the owner and the thing they own, and you're good to go. For example, in English, my book, 我的书, John's car, John 的车, their house, 他们的房子. It's all about the. This makes Chinese possessive structures a lot easier to learn once you get the hang of it. Finally, let's talk about Zhang, like Ge. This character is also a measure word, but it's much more specific. Zhang is used to count things that are flat, like 一张纸, one sheet of paper, 两张照片, two photos, 三张桌子, three tables. Unlike 个, which is a general measure word, 张 is only used for flat objects. So, you wouldn't say 一张人 for one person because people aren't flat. Instead, you'd say 个一个人. Oh, and fun fact, Zhang is also a popular Chinese surname. For example, Zhang Shengshang means Mr. Zhang. So this character has double duty. It's a measure word and a last name. I hope this information about ge, de, and Zhang is helpful. Let me know in the comments if you found these explanations useful or if you have any question. Now, the part we've all been waiting for. Let's fill in the blanks using the, and, Zhang. These are the sentences from my test and I'll walk you through each one step by step. Ready? Let's go! Number 1. 这家餐厅有很多的好吃的菜. It means this restaurant has a lot of delicious dishes. The answer is the. Why? The is used here because it connects the description 好吃的 to the noun 菜. Clue: if you see an adjective like 好吃 before a noun, it's likely the. Number 2. 王阿姨的家有7个人. Auntie Wang's family has 7 people. The answer is ge. Why? Ge is a general measure word used for people. Your clue here is when counting people, think of ge. Number 3. 我有很多的好书. I have a lot of good books. The answer is the. Why? The connects the description 好 to the noun 书. Clue: if you see an adjective like 好 before a noun, it's likely the. Number 4. 陈小姐有8张照片. Miss Chen has 8 photos. The answer is 张. Why? 张 is the measure word for flat objects like photos, paper, or tables. Your clue here: if the object is flat, like a photo, think of 张. Number 5. 张先生的老师很聪明. Mr. Zhang's teacher is very smart. The answer is the. Why? The shows possession connecting 张先生, Mr. Zhang, to 老师 teacher. Clue: if you are showing ownership like Mr. Zhang's teacher, it's the. Number 6. 他买了2个新手机. She bought 2 new phones. The answer is ge. Ge is a general measure word used for objects like phones. And if you're not unsure which measure word to use, ge is often a safe choice. Number 7. 他有4个哥哥. He has 4 older brothers. Ge is the answer. Ge is used here because it's the general measure word for people. And your clue is when counting people, think of ge. That's right. Now it's your turn. Here's a sentence for you to fill in the blank. 他有3 blank space 猫. It means she has 3 cats. Which measure word do you think fits here? Is it ge, the, or zhang? Let me know your answer in the comments. I'll reply to as many of you as I can. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, don't forget to let me know in the comments. Learning Chinese is a journey, and I'm so glad we're on this journey together. 谢谢大家. Thank you everyone. 再见. Goodbye.